All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Top Line. It's your boy Chris, and well, man. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday, man. Saturday. Hope everybody's in a good mood and good spirits, man. I apologize. I've been a little off kilter, man. My videos ain't been coming like I normally put them out, and that's because I haven't been right. Just life, man. Like, sometimes it's not fair for me to come here on this camera when I got so much weighing me down mentally and to come up and try to fake enthusiasm. I've never been that. What you see here is what you get with me. Wrong, right, or indifferent. And it just haven't been, it got so much going on, man, between the baby, between my personal mental health. It's just been a lot, man. The missus not feeling the best. So, it's just been a lot going on, but we bite. Keep working. I'm gonna try to keep them coming, but today I'm kind of back in the bag. The missus starting to feel a little better. It's just a lot, man. It's just a lot. But shout out to Raptors Nation, man. You guys. I come on here and I start these videos off and I'm talking to you guys because you guys are like family, man. It's just I just have to let you know what's going on with me. But when the consistency stop, you build up consistency. People have expectations. All right, cool. Let's get into it, man. I'm rambling up. So there's a growing rumor. Hold up. Let's go to where we see this at now, because I don't want no one to say Chris made this up. The Toronto Raptors are interested in Tyler Herro. The Toronto Raptors can be added to a list of teams that have expressed exploratory interest in acquiring Herro as part of a multi-team trade between the Blazers and Heat involving Lillard. League sources told Hoops Hype. Okay. So apparently, now not saying the Raptors are going like, hey, Heat, we want him, what you want for him type of thing. They were like, if it's a way for us to get in here and on this trade thing and bring in Tyler Herro, bring him to the Toronto Raptors, then by all means, man, by all means, and they're with it. Let's because sometimes you gotta look at the players, see what they bring. Now I'm not saying this is foregone conclusion. I'm quite sure it's a long shot. But let's look at it, man. Last year, he averaged 20 points a game, 37% from 3, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal. Played 34 minutes, reigning sixth man of the year. All of that, man. Tyler Herro, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm not the biggest fan of Tyler Herro just because I felt like, I don't know, it's a little deeper than that with me. I'm not the biggest fan of Tyler Herro. Not gonna boast about it just because I kind of felt like it was like a premature, like he was kind of ordained to be like this great player a little early to me. Like he kind of, in his defense, he morphed into that, and I'm happy for the young man. I'm proud of the young man. But in the beginning, I wasn't really a fan, but he's doing his thing. But the question is, if the Raptors can get into this deal some kind of way, what would you be willing to give up for Tyler Herro? Because he is a game changer. Don't get me wrong. You put him on a roster now. You'll give up a little bit on defense, even though he'll get you a steal. And he'll help rebound. He's one of those guys to me that I kind of think plays a little. I call it pretty boy ball. I call it pretty boy ball because it feels like I ain't really want to get in there and get gritty and grimy, but I shoot this three, what I'm saying? I pump up the crowd, what I'm saying? I make faces, but I'm good at what I do, but the dirty work that comes along sometime, in my opinion, the dirty work that comes along with being an NBA, being a player is just not in his repertoire. It's not in something he want to do, which is fine. Like there's obviously room for a player like him. Also, I have not looked at the salary for Tyler Herro either. He signed a 4-year, $120 million contract with the Miami Heat, an annual salary of $30,000. I wish $30 million. I mean, I don't wish, but $30 million. In 2023-24, he will earn a base salary of $27,000. I keep saying thousand million. Cap. He signed that. So he signed all the way through 2022 through 2027. So it's gonna be interesting, man. But if the Raps can get in there and get a deal for him and make it happen and make it work financially, I'm all for it. But then again, the Raps got a lot of big decisions to make, man. You got Scotty coming up. You got OG coming up. You got Pascal coming. Pascal be coming up soon. You just signed. Who knows? Hopefully, Grady Dick turns out to be him. You got a lot of contracts that you got to figure out. So if you add this into the deal, you're gonna lose someone, but you guarantees a loss here. So it's interesting to see how all this plays out, man. But if I'm the Raps and I can get in there and I throw a second round pick in there or something for Tyler Herro, and he's a part. To me, it start with Tyler Herro. Can he be a part of the long term championship plan? That's where the Raptors at. I think every decision comes down to he might not guarantee a championship this year, but can it be part of a long-term championship plan? If you see that with him, you could justify the salary, then I'll give up a first for him. To me, it's about winning. And often I get caught up, man. Often I get into it with people because people say, but what about this? What about if you did? Dog, it's about winning. It's about winning. And sometimes we get so caught up in the semantics. Oh man, but look at this. Yeah, but you gave up this. Yeah, but you know how many teams got 100 great full of draft picks ain't got no championship to show for it? What would you rather have, a championship or some draft pick? Everybody's so worried about the future, you forget about the present. So, and I say all that to say, if it's about winning and you're trying to get to a championship, you're going to have to give up something. See, a lot of teams play the defense game. I want to give up as little as possible, but I want to win a championship. That's hard. That is extremely hard to do. It's hard to go win a championship and then be like, I ain't giving up nothing though. That's hard. But it is done. It is done. Hell, look at the Miami Heat. They was in the finals and they got a bunch of undrafted players. You look at the Denver Nuggets. All that was built organically, but it took time. It took time. They went through the injury phase with Jamal Murray, and him really not being since the bubble. This was the first whole year you've seen of him, and look how it panned out. So it's clear. It's clear that it can be done, but you got to add. You got to give up a little something to get a little something. You want to add a piece here. That's why I say it's pieces. But if you think Tyler Herro is a part of that piece, and you can get in on this deal, I'm not saying go up and get X, Y, and give up X, Y, Z. I ain't saying they're engaging the Miami Heat. How can we do a deal straight up? I'm not saying none of that. I'm saying if they can get in on this deal right here for Tyler Herro, and they can get in on this Dame Lillard Miami Heat thing and throw something in there. Hey, we'll give y'all this. You drop Tyler Herro off here. We'll throw up here. We'll throw this here. We'll throw that there. And this is a part of the championship plan. That's what people got to talk about when it comes to the Rap. The championship plan. It ain't the rebuild plan. It ain't the let's hang around plan. It's the championship plan. If Tyler Herro could be part of that championship plan, then you make it work. You figure out if there's a way to make it work, you make it work. With that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Till next time, you gotta be great, man.